Now they gotta really. You like boys? You like girls? But I feel like once they know, it's kind of like okay, they kind of treat me like how I was when I was. Make sure the make sure the twins sound right.
That's going in.
Okay, you ready?
Ready when you are.
Hey, you guys. My name is Deontre,
And Lem.
and you are now watching. Beep. Cut on the cameras now. Hello.
We're good.
Hello, my name is Deontre,
And I'm Lem.
and you are now watching
The
Daze Like This podcast. Oh, period. That was good. That was good. Yes. So how you feeling today, dear sister? How you feeling? How you doing?
They tried to kill your favorite bitch.
What happened?
They don't know the tea.
Oh, they don't know the tea. Y'all.
They tried to kill your favorite bitch.
They tried. But guess what? You can't kill a bad bitch.
You can't a bad bitch. You can't
You
kill
can't.
me.
You can't kill a bad bitch. They try to take us out the game, y'all. But as you know, when your bitch is like this, that sit on this couch, a minor setback is only set up for a major comeback. And we're back.
And better than ever.
Period. So how has your week been? You know, we just got into a new week.
New.
So how was
new
your
beginnings?
Yes.
Know?
Okay.
New
Period.
Beginnings. Closing chapters, starting new things.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously. I'm feeling good. You know, it's Tuesday. Tuesday's my favorite day of the week.
Yes, it's mine now too, because it's film day.
Oh.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Tuesday's always been my favorite day of the week.
Really?
I don't know. It's just something about Tuesday.
Okay. Period.
I feel like Norbit. Tuesday. You've never seen Norbit?
I have seen Orbit, but it's not just like one of the movies where I can like just quote.
That's like my second favorite movie of all time.
What's
I watched
the
that
first?
shit for my birthday.
It'd be like that. So, what's your first favorite movie?
Oh, Harlem Nights.
Is
You've never seen
that
Harlem?
movie? When they're like in this club and it's like Eddie Murphy and them.
Yeah.
Okay, period.
Yeah.
That's a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good movie. I'm not really like when I was young. I used to be a big movie watcher. Like I used to watch like FX Now, like cable movies, like the ones you paid for. My grandma had a VH. What is it? A
VHS?
V. What?
My grandma had a VHS set.
A V.
All of Disney movies.
Whatever how you say it. And yeah, we had one of those with the big black thick things. Yeah, and you put them in, and yeah. So I mean, but as I got older, I kind of like just stopped watching movies like that.
My dad was a movie collector though. Like he had at least like 200 DVDs.
Yeah, my grandpa, he used to collect DVDs, like movies and stuff. So I think that's like a black universal male thing. Like they just collect movies
Because
and
we
stuff.
not paying for no movie over and over
Yeah,
and over and over.
we got it at the house. Yeah.
Shout out to my bootleg man.
Shout out to the bootleg man. The bootleg man
was a pivotal
like
part of the black community.
He really was.
Pivotal.
He really was. He was like the nigga selling crack in the 80s. Yes. The niggas that was selling crack in the 80s, baby, they was like celebrities. Like
comparing the bootleg man to the drug dealer is crazy.
Yes. And they was not playing. They was not giving you out their real name. Do not tell people where you got this from if they don't know
we knew
me.
our bootleg man. We were close.
See? But you had to be close to the bootleg man, or you wasn't gonna get that movie.
He wasn't gonna get no good movie, or he was gonna sell out.
Yeah,
he was only burning so many.
Yeah, exactly.
We got
okay. we'll carry on all day.
Oh my god.
Okay, so to the cue of the day. If y'all don't know what the cue of the day is, the cue of the day stands for question of the day, obviously. So I got a question for you, friend. So, do you feel like, let me say, like two sneaky links, or like friends with benefits, or just like somebody who, like, say if like you met this person, but like y'all both have a mutual understanding, like this ain't nothing like serious, like we're both just having fun.
Yeah.
Okay. And say if like one of them found somebody and got into a serious official relationship, do you feel like those two, sneaky links, friends with benefits, could still be like friends, or would they have to end their relationship for their official way, for their official relationship to thrive, or to like give attention or things like that?
I feel like there's two answers to that though, because like
Okay.
if I feel like we're two like mature people and we like know it was like just like for the feeling of it, or like I feel like you can, but also it's like if I'm your new nigga and if I would like find out that y'all been fucking before we got together, I don't think I'm cool with that.
Okay. So you feel like if the person that's trying to get into the official relationship, if they're not honest, like,
Yeah.
hey, me and this person,
If you just got
like,
this person in my face, smiling in my face, and like, yeah, I feel like that's what's fucked up. But like, if you tell me, like, how close are y'all though? Like y'all friends, like y'all close friends, after y'all done cut it off with each other.
yeah, like,
Oof.
like y'all friends, like,
Ooh.
y'all talking on the phone, y'all texting,
I don't think I'm there yet.
like friend groups, like y'all still going out with like friend groups and stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave that one alone.
Might even go on like little solo.
No, cause like I'm very trusting in my relationships, but
that's
no.
yeah. I agree. I agree.
Especially not in this world.
Yeah.
Especially not in the gay world.
Like, no, you cannot do that. You cannot do
You're gonna be
that.
scrolling on Twitter and see your ex.
What?
You're gonna be scrolling on Twitter and see your
no
OnlyFans post.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be yo nigga
with the friend that he told you not to worry about.
And now they got OnlyFans together. That happened.
Girl.
That's happened so many times.
To you?
No.
Oh.
No.
I was gonna say, oh my god, I'm so sorry.
No. No. But I don't think no. What about you?
No, I totally agree. Like I told my friend last night, I truly believe friends can be lovers, but lovers cannot be friends. And
like a square is a rectangle, but a rectangle not a square. Oh wait, is that right? Or is it a rectangle?
I don't know, friend. You're gonna give me a seizure with that one. But but I said that because I believe friends could be lovers, because a friendship, like when you bond a friendship with somebody, obviously you care for them. You love for them.
I see what you're saying.
Like so like
how your friendship can grow into
like
yeah. I was about to say, friend,
the
you about to lose
relationship
me.
never like the relationship never started off as like lustful, or like it was solely based off like attraction or anything like that. It was because like you've been my homeboy, you've been my homegirl for like months, going on some years now or something like that. And like we obviously care for each other and stuff like that. So
Take it up a notch.
like so like, and then one day that thing just might click and be like, okay, you just might be my person. And then, I feel like maybe that can have its run, and maybe y'all might find out, hey, this probably wasn't the best idea. But I feel like it's a bigger chance of still having that friendship afterwards,
Mm-hmm.
especially if y'all both have like a mutual understanding, a conversation.
But talking is one thing, but my emotions are another.
Yeah, yeah.
The heart wants what it wants.
The heart what it want. Shout out to Selena Gomez.
Yeah, I can't do it. Mm-mm. I don't even think if we break up, like, there's only one ex that I have to this day that we're friends with. I'm like friends with still.
I'm not friends with none of my exes.
But oh, damn. None of them?
None.
None of them.
None.
Like, even if y'all broke up on good terms?
What is it for us? Like, there's nothing for us to talk about.
But, like, were they your friend, or did y'all just meet up, like, under the notion of, like, y'all were going to be boyfriend?
And I could probably say that, like, none of my exes were just like, like I was friends with
them first.
Like, they just seen a bad bitch and they wanted to talk to me.
Oh, that's the worst. I don't think I ever do that again.
Me either. Cause then they try to change you once they get you and stuff like that. And I hate shit like that. Like, how the fuck you wanted me because I was a bad bitch, and now that you got me, you wanted me
what I was
to
when you
be
met me.
a closed, ugly bitch. No, you got me fucked up.
A closed, ugly bitch.
Yeah, bitch. I was outside and free and fine when you wanted me. And now that you got me, girl, no. But yeah, I just feel like two friends, with benefits or sneaky links, cannot be friends if one decides to get into an official relationship.
No.
Okay.
And if y'all can, y'all are very mature. Y'all are very. I'm trying to get like y'all one day.
Yeah, but I feel like that should be the goal for everybody. Especially if you date. If you date with intention, I feel like if you date with intention, and like you really care about the people that you date, then that should just be the norm. You should never just want to hurt anybody, out of spite or anything like that. It's just sometimes things just don't work out. But that doesn't mean you gotta treat me mean.
I don't have to treat you mean. I just stay out of your way.
Like,
That's how you work that one.
So
don't get me started.
So that's that. That is all you have to say about that topic.
Got this in my hair. Okay.
Yeah, girl, you was getting very much Black Panther.
Him.
What? No, that's right.
Okay. Let's get to the first segment. Wait.
That was a lot. Hold on. Okay. To the first segment. So obviously,
we gotta get into the lore.
We are about to get into the lore. This is our first episode, and I really wanted
the lore. Keep going.
And I really wanted to just really make this episode like a meet and greet. Like, I wanted the viewers to really feel like, okay, this is their first episode. Who did they? What are they giving up? And just what is this whole platform about? And we're gonna base all those things today. But I first wanted to talk about our growing up experiences, your hometown, where you from, what schools you went to, and just just give us some facts about yourself.
Oh, me. Oh,
yes.
Okay. Hi, I'm Lem.
Period.
Hi, Lem.
Hi, Lem.
I promise we're gonna get okay. So I grew up in a small town, but not a small. It's not a small town, but it's a small town. It's Savannah, Georgia,
Right.
the Pote 912. Shout out y'all.
Period. So you was born and raised.
Oh, born and raised.
Period.
Born and bred.
Period.
in Savannah, everybody know everybody because literally everybody went to school together. It's so crazy because like my mama friends and stuff like that. It seemed like they all had kids at the same time because like all their kids were all
Yeah.
the same age, all of us. Or like it's like a year off, or like 2 years off, but most of us are in the same age range.
Mm-hmm.
And so like everybody know everybody. Like I went on a cruise and my mama knew somebody from Savannah. I'm like, bro,
Girl, it
we
be
can't
like
even get
that. It's a small
away.
world out
Like
here.
talk about sitting in the grocery store for 2 extra hours because your mama got to
Girl,
talk. Like it's like everybody know
come on with your
everybody.
wig. Come on. And bring that wig. Let's go.
Bitch, calm down with the drinks.
Like, girl, I'm ready to go. We didn't been sitting here for 30 minutes because you
30
didn't see
minutes, bro. My ice cream
Jessica.
melting.
Girl, come on. So I remember you when you was a little baby. Well,
I
girl,
just
I don't
changed your
remember.
diaper.
Girl,
You ain't
well,
changed shit.
girl, I don't know you,
You
girl.
ain't changed shit.
Talking about, and why you ain't stick around, huh?
That lady had her own kids.
Well, girl,
But I grew up with but everybody know everybody. But I was like, you always like know when you're different. Like you always know when you don't like fit in.
yeah.
So like all like all the boys that grew up around, we all play football. I played football my entire life.
Boys,
I
the
wouldn't say
boys, all the boys, black Chinese, and the boys. I'm sorry.
Anyway, I wouldn't say I see. I'm trying to stay on track, and
I'm
here you
sorry. Did I throw
go.
you
You know
off?
my
I'm
ADHD.
sorry. I'm sorry.
We all play football. So like, I play football from age 4 to 18. I didn't hate every minute of it, but I didn't love every minute of it. It taught me a lot. Football taught me a lot, but like I always knew like even when I first started, I was like, I do not want to do this. I don't want, bitch. I want to be on stage. I want to be on stage.
Period.
Like earliest memories,
Mom, I'm a star.
earliest memories is like me in church singing. Like those are like my earliest memories, and like
I didn't know you was in the youth choir.
I was in the youth choir. I was the only child in the adult choirs. Yeah, they
Oh,
let me in. Cause
you was belong with the big with the big dogs.
I was Blue Ivy before Blue Ivy.
Oh.
That's not a note.
No, I want you to blow like you in the youth
Pause.
choir.
Are we saying pause on this show? I feel like there's no reason.
We gay as hell.
Oh, I am bisexual. I know y'all be trying to erase us. I know how y'all get about the bisexuals, but I am.
Clock
I
it,
am
sister.
bisexual.
Let it be known right now, right here. I am an ally.
Ally is crazy. We need
Not
them
an
because
ally.
y'all be on our ass, and it's like
Y'all do.
we don't be doing nothing. Like we not freaked out for real.
That should
Like,
definitely be a topic one day, friend.
oh, it's gonna be. We gonna talk about it because y'all be making us seem like we just freaked out. Like we want everything. And it's like no.
No.
So now I'm trying to find myself, and I'm trying to. Because I feel like my voice has been suppressed for like so long. They're like trying to like
That was a bar.
trying to like thank you. Trying to like not trying but like having people live through me and like not realizing it until you're like old enough to be like, oh shit, like this is even my dream. Because like every other kid who played football with us, they love that shit. Like 90% of them are playing today. Shit, one just won a Super Bowl this year.
Right.
So it's like they loved it. They still play it, and it's like the last football game I played, I cried, bitch. And people thought I was like crying because we
your last
lost.
game.
Bitch, I'm crying because it's over.
Oh,
They were crying because it's
wow.
lost. I'm crying because, bitch, I don't have to play this shit no more. Like, 10th grade, I told my dad, I was like, I'm not playing at college. Like, he wanted me to go to college. He wanted me to do all this shit. And I was good at it. But, like, at some point, it's like, bro, this shit it's not for me. I don't want to do it. So this is my way of finally, like, getting my voice out there and showing people, like, who I really am. Because, like, a lot of people don't even know who I, like, really am or, like, how I am. Because, like, I'm so, like, closed off. Like, not on social media. I'm not on, like, I'm low. Like, and I guess some people think that's, like, stuck up. But, like, I'm not stuck up. Like,
What? I feel like that's the opposite. I feel like people who post a lot on Instagram be stuck up.
No, I'm talking about like people because I'm quiet and because like I don't really like engage with you unless you like engage with me. People think I'm stuck up. Like if I'm in public, not online.
I
Like,
mean, no, like, bitch, I love who love me.
yeah, cause it really be my anxiety. Like my social, like, people be like, cause my brother told me he was like, yeah, people just cause like if I go somewhere, I'll be in the corner and I'll look like this. Like
Yeah.
and like people like we were at a funeral one day. Sorry, we were at a funeral and it was my mama and it was me and my brother. And our cousin, like, she not our cousin, but she like our distant cousin. She came up,
Sorry.
she hugged my mama, and I had my arms crossed. But it wasn't like because I didn't want to hug from her. I had an arm crossed, and she looked at me, and then she skipped me and went to my brother. And then
Hmm.
I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, why did she do that? My brother was like, I guess because you were standing there with your arms crossed. Some people think you stuck up a little. And that was the first time I was like, oh, shit. Like, people have a different perception of me than I have of me.
No, but and I'm sorry to cut you off, friend,
No,
but
no, no, go
but
ahead.
that's so real because I get that a lot too, and it's
Mm-hmm.
kind of like crazy because it'd be the same context. Like I'd be having my arms crossed, and like a lot of people, like I could be like with my friends and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and I could just have my arms crossed, and like they'll come and say hey to everybody but me, or like they'll
Mm-hmm.
come and hug everybody but me, and I like sometimes I kind of be like, what the
Them
fuck,
bitches mean for
but
real.
like.
I was a nice one.
Exactly, and no, and it's so crazy, but it's just like I'm kind of used to it now because
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I always been kind of like that friend or that person that's kind of been like
Mm-hmm.
standoffish,
Yeah.
or like people always kind of felt like, oh, he's probably like stuck up or like
Mm-hmm.
bougie or like just I don't know, but I never say those things about myself. It's always other people saying it about me.
Yes.
So I mean, that's how you feel about me, but honestly. Like nothing be wrong. Now I can like say like sometimes like if I have my arms crossed, I might do like something, but it's probably not because like somebody aggravated me. Maybe I'm just like overstimulated.
Overstimulated.
I be overstimulated, and
Over like
I'm
too
just trying
much
to
going
get back.
on.
Exactly, like I'm just trying to shake back. So it don't be like nothing like you did personally or anything,
Mm-hmm.
but that just be me trying to shake back sometimes.
And also like going to like a majority white school like my entire life, like it does like shrink you. Like I remember like in third grade, like I would like we didn't know it was called AAVE
Hmm.
growing up, but like I would use a lot of AAVE and like my
What's
teacher would
that?
always like correct me like African American vernacular. It's
Girl,
like
this is big
slang,
words.
like our slang.
Oh, okay, period. Like
Like
ebonics.
yeah,
Okay,
literally.
period,
Um,
period.
and like I would like do it, and like they were always like, cause like growing up, it's weird because there were two elementary schools next to each other,
Hmm.
and there was my elementary school, and then there was elementary school called Islands.
Period.
All the black kids went to Islands. It's
Mm.
crazy, like looking back, how like they literally segregated, like the schools with like drawing the districts, even though they're literally you can
Mm.
literally walk to the next one like in 2 minutes, but the way they drew it is like they made it like one was an IB school, so you had to like test in or live in that
Mm.
area, and then Islands was like the school
Just
for
like the
everybody
public school
else.
to everybody else.
Yeah. So like it was only two black kids in my elementary school in my grade. And like I remember like third grade I'd be like, um, just using slang.
Yeah.
And like every time like she would like, no, we don't talk like that. Da, 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 da. And I guess you just learn how to like shrink yourself because like even like going back around my family, it would be like my mom they would just like having fun and like
Hmm.
and then I'll be in the corner like, oh, this is ghetto,
Yeah.
but like not knowing that like that was like internal, not even internal, like they were literally teaching me that like the black way is the wrong way and like you need to be like them to be like accepted basically.
Wow.
And like my mom, she thought like sending me to like all white schools, which like a
Hmm.
lot of black parents think like sending you to all white schools is
Yeah,
like
it give you a better
it give you better
opportunity.
like opportunity, better education,
Hmm.
but at the same time it also like
It
teached you to like lose
to
yourself to
yourself.
gain
Yeah.
popularity with them.
Hmm.
And I ain't gonna lie, I went with it till I was like fifth grade, But like 4th grade is when like islands closed down,
Mm-hmm.
so all the black kids came to Marsh Point. So like all my friends lived in the neighborhood. Like we all rode the bus together because the bus goes to the same schools. It's just like all of them get off, and then I gotta wait to go to my school to get off the bus.
Mm.
So like when they came over, I was like, oh shit, yeah, we got the niggas. Like the niggas is here. Like I'm good now. Like niggas is here.
Yeah,
So like all my friends
tribe,
came.
my
Yeah, that's what
tribe
I'm
is
saying. All
here.
my friends came now. We chilling. They hated that shit. Like they hated it.
Wow.
And so I went to 6th grade. 6th grade was fun because like it was black kids. Like
Mhm.
like all this was. And then when I got to high school, I went to private school. So I went to a Catholic military all boys school. Oh, talk about having to like
every gay
mask
boy
yourself.
nightmare.
Talk about masking yourself. Like if they would have found out I was gay, I would have got put out. Like it was like talk about like having to be another person for 4 years straight.
Mhm.
And I play football, so I'm there 12 hours out of the day. Like just being a completely different person. So like when I graduated, I had an identity crisis. Like everybody else knew what they wanted to do. Plus it was COVID too. So like everybody knew they wanted to go play football because most of the kids like play football. Like 98% of the school play sports, one sport or another. So like they either went to go play football or like the white kids, you know, they had their parents and they had their money.
Yeah.
Like most of the kids in that school, they're wealthy, like they're well off. So they went to like get their degrees, and like going back to like how parents think. Bitch, I'm just talking. going back to
Girl, I'm
like
listening.
going back to like how parents like think like sending us to those schools are like better opportunities, which it is. It's like the education is better, like the quality of education that's better. But like I feel like we need to talk about like the side effects of it because like even though we like are in the door, we still don't get the same opportunities as them.
Yeah.
Like they still have the money, and like my mom worked her ass off to send me to that school, and then you just got this white kid here, whose like parents are rich and they got everything fed to them.
Yeah.
And like they see it as a joke, but almost not a joke because it's like even if they don't do good, they still have the connections.
Yeah, like for y'all have to fight 10 times harder.
10 times harder,
because
bro.
it's just like you're not only doing it for yourself, but you also have your parents that's like putting ins and outs for you to even be here. So it's just not like if I do bad here, I be letting down myself because I be letting down my parents as well.
Plus they get the tutoring, they get the internships, and plus they have like because like most of the kids went to private school, so like the private school curriculum is different than like the public school curriculum. So like and the way they teach, so like they're mastering like the way of teaching very fast, and since they've had like the better quality education their whole life, they're like they already have one step up. And I think a lot of black parents like feel like since we're in the same school, we have the same opportunity, but at the same time, it's like no. We're still like 10 steps ahead.
Right.
I feel like if I didn't play football, I would have like exceeded way more at that school. But at the end of the day, they probably wouldn't have cared about me as much because I didn't play football, because that school is very like athletic based.
Okay.
Like if you're good at a sport, they'll treat you like God. Like my cousin went to that school, great football player. Like probably gonna go to the league. Hope he goes to the league, honestly. And like I remember walking out, like we've been like close, like we were first cousins, we've been close since like kids. And I remember like walking out of school one day, and like parents, like not like woman parents, or I should say, all white, obviously. Yeah. They just like ran to him.
Oh
like
my God.
we're what grade sophomores? He was starting. I wasn't starting yet. And they was just talking to him. I'm just standing there like, oh shit! Like y'all only see him as like a football player. Like y'all don't know shit about this boy. Right. And like they just flocking him like to the point where I'm not even next to him no more. Like I'm basically pushed out the way. So I'm just like, that was like the time. That's when I saw. I was like, oh, y'all really don't care about like who we are or like our education or shit.
Y'all just worry about
y'all
that
just
field.
worry about who's gonna like win this game for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And like when COVID happened, that's when I was like, because I wasn't in school no more for like a whole damn near 2 semesters.
Right.
And plus like the George Floyd stuff was going on, the Black
Mm-hmm.
Lives Matter stuff, and like I had like an identity crisis because it's like, okay, I don't have to put this mask on anymore, but at the same time, I don't know who I am because I've
Right.
been being somebody else for like 18 years at this point, and going to like, and I'm thinking about this shit in real time now,
Mm-hmm.
going to like the all white schools and like losing your like black identity and stuff like that. It's like leaving that, going into like a global pandemic, and all you see in your face is like Black Lives Matter, and like police are
Mm-hmm.
killing black people, and like it's just like, oh shit. At the end of the day, I'm black, which I always knew.
Mm-hmm.
Like around junior year, I became like, bitch, I was Malcolm X in that school.
Right.
Like I was giving them bitches hell.
Yes, you
Like,
should.
but like,
But like I definitely see where you're coming from though.
mm-hmm,
It's just like seeing all these black people, you know, in police violence. Black people can't help
mm-hmm,
that they're black. So
literally,
so it's kind of like you see people kind of living in their truths
mm-hmm,
every day and
mm-hmm,
being killed for it. So
literally.
it's kind of like, okay, what am I going to like?
It's like,
So
yeah,
what's
going to
going to
these schools
happen?
ain't gonna help me. Like, they're not gonna
Exactly.
ask what school I went to or like who I know. They're gonna see my skin and
They're going to see my skin and be like,
yeah,
yeah.
you're
So I
automatically a criminal.
definitely no, I definitely see it, man. I
Hmm.
definitely understand where you're coming
Like my whole life, my whole entire life. If you ask anybody what I want to be when I grew up, they were gonna say, "Oh, you want to be an attorney." Like I've always wanted to be an attorney.
from. Yeah.
Um, and all that shit happened.
Mhm.
That like that whole like 2020 like literally changed the whole like trajectory of my life because it's like when I was thinking about it, because my mom was like, "You always want to be a lawyer. Now you just giving up on your dream and stuff like that." But like she didn't know it was like, in my mind, it was like, why the fuck would I go be an attorney and these niggas are killing us and getting off?
Yeah.
Like they're not even going to jail. They're not getting a day in jail. They're getting suspended pay, or they're
Mhm.
just like transferring to another unit. Like why am I fighting to be an attorney? Like,
Yeah. No, I definitely feel that. And it's kind of like, I feel like it be kind of cliche when like people be like, there's no black people being lawyers or there are no
mm-hmm,
black police officers and stuff like that. But I feel like for, I know it sounds good
mm-hmm.
and it might feel good for somebody to feel like, oh, if I go in here, I can change the system
That was literally me.
and I can just change and I can move everything. Do you know how many white people are in front of you?
That was
Like,
not the problem. The problem with me was the system.
no,
It
like
was
I
like,
know,
yeah,
yeah, I hear that, but I'm just saying like it be people like, you know, like,
to keep you out, like to
yeah.
gatekeep. Yeah.
And I mean like, and there is plenty black lawyers and you
Mm-hmm.
know black police officers and stuff like that, but they they can't just go in and just
Mm-hmm.
start rewriting the rules and like what happens and things like that. Like there's
Yeah.
literally there's there's a lineage for this. There's a
Mm-hmm.
lineage.
I was delusional. I've always been delusional because
Yes.
I thought I was gonna be like, no, I'm gonna go to school and I'm gonna change all this shit.
I
Like,
mean, but that was delusion for the better.
yeah, because like we've grown up to be like we're the generation that grew up and it's like, okay, they grew up telling us we can be anything we want. Like we're that generation. Like the generation before us, like they were like, no, we can't be whatever we want because like it's been shown to them all day, every
Mm-hmm.
day. But like niggas were telling us we could be anything we want, and then fucking we get a black president, we get all this shit, and it's like, oh shit, I really can be whatever I want, and I still believe I can be whatever I want. It's like in particular to like the attorney dream, it's like no. I feel like I can help my community because I only wanted to work with like black and brown children or black and
Hmm.
brown like queer children.
So you was like more of like
Yeah,
what is it called? Social work.
like I guess you could say social work, but like I probably would have been like I wanted to be like a DA, so I wouldn't have been getting paid that much.
Okay.
Like I wanted to be like to help black and brown children and stuff like that. Like
Hmm.
I had my whole life planned out. Like I was gonna have a foundation, like everything, and in like the span of a year, I like had to redefine. Like I'm just now finding out like what I want to be because I basically had to like, relearn myself in the span of like what year is it? 5 years?
Yeah. I mean, they do say you do have to lose your mind to find yourself.
Bitch, I lost it.
Yeah, it be like that, friend.
So
But
what
look at you
about
now.
you?
You here.
I'm here. Yeah. I was like, how can I show my personality and still like empower my communities and
Period.
like in a positive way? Podcast.
Period.
Ah. So yeah, that's me. What about you?
Me. So let me get right for
Mm.
my debut. Um, for me, I grew up in a small town as well.
Mhm.
Warner Robins, Georgia. Wartown. Shout out Wartown.
Wartown is crazy.
Wartown. No, and it was literally a Wartown. We're gonna get into that. But growing up in Warner Robins, I mean, it was pretty nice. For like I want to say the first half of like me like well no, cause my mom and dad well my dad was it was the military. So
Really?
yeah, my dad was in military. So when I was born, we had to go to Arizona. He got placed in Arizona, and so we stayed out there probably like for like a year, probably a couple years. I really don't remember because I was like fairly young.
No. Mm.
Um, so I think I came back when I was three, around three. Um, then my mom and dad got divorced.
Oh
So
damn.
yeah. Um, so then my mom moved back in with our grandma, her mom, and that was just life. My mom, she, a couple years passed. Um, my mom, she had went to school in Atlanta,
Mm.
and so me and my sister, we was basically just raised by our grandma, like for like a good, for like 5 years,
Hmm.
5, 6 years. It was a minute. We was raised by our grandma for a minute. Um, so I feel like even that has a lot with my like upbringing and stuff like that because I was necessarily like raised by an old soul. Like by the time my grandma was like really raising us, my grandma's 73 now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm 21. So she probably was like in her late 50s, middle 50s.
Oh shit. So when I be like, when I be like, I was with my grandma today. You was like, yeah, bitch. I was like raised with my grandma. You were like
I was
raised by
raised
your
with my
grandma.
grandma. Yes,
Oh, okay.
yes, like
Okay, I'm
like
learning with y'all too. Okay, okay.
like taught like yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I wouldn't say Ty. I wasn't that little. I was probably like a good five because my sister was a Ty. She was like a little baby. Um, but yeah, we had went to a elementary school. Our school was like literally like down the road. So like my grandma would drop us off and we would like walk home and stuff like that. Sometimes she'll come pick us up. We had went to a elementary school. It was called Lindsay Elementary School. Um, I remember elementary school being, I don't know. I just remember being a child. Like I feel like when I think of elementary school, I remember being Like it was like I was innocent. Like everything that I did, it really wasn't for no purpose. It was
Mm-hmm.
just for my curiosity,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So like I had a good I had a good childhood. Um, but like you said, I always kind of knew I was different.
Mm-hmm.
I always knew I was different in a way, but you know, as a child, you really don't think nothing of it. It's not like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm gay.
It's like, oh,
Like,
you like blue, I like red.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of like, oh, I like blue, you like red. So I just knew like I just liked it something different, but I didn't know like how to act on it or like what
Mm-hmm.
it really was. Cause like I remember when I was younger, you know, like I had I had a crush on a. I did like I found attractions to girls as well, but it was just like, but why am I finding boys attracted too? So it was just like I remember that being like in elementary school. I was fairly young, knowing that I liked the boys. Like I can say like my first time really like knowing that I liked the boy. I was in like the first grade.
Yeah, 6 and 7 is when you like. I
Yeah,
think that's like the universal age
me
because like
too.
6 is when I was like, yeah, something not
Yeah,
right, and
yeah.
7 is like, oh,
Mhm.
but I already knew not to like. I never told nobody though.
Yeah, I never really told nobody because I didn't know what I was doing was wrong.
Yeah,
I
in
mean,
the black community,
like
it's
I'm not saying
a whole
that.
nother story.
I'm not saying that. But what I'm trying to say, like as a child, you don't think like that.
No, you just think,
Like
oh shit, that's what I
exactly.
like.
Like I'm not saying that I was seeing like men be with men and like stuff
Yeah,
like that because I
because
wasn't.
you
But
don't
like
see
as a
it.
child, because you don't
You
see it,
don't see it.
you do not see it. But as a child, like you not thinking like, oh, what I'm doing right now is wrong. You just being you. Like I was just being me. Um. And then I think, you know, like just with that and just kind of like growing up and expressing myself more, especially like as I gotten older, I can say by the time I reached the third grade, I think that's when I really just that's when I started to notice like, okay, like what you doing or like, you know, how you act, like something's wrong with you.
Mm-hmm.
By age of third, by the school grade of third grade, I was like something's wrong.
Age
Like
of third.
I said age of third. By the time I got in third grade, I
Mm-hmm.
knew something was wrong with me. Like, cause like I wouldn't say something was wrong
Oh,
with me,
you
but
think something was wrong?
that
Yeah, because
no, but like
as a child, yeah.
yeah, like that's how it's presented. Like, oh, something's wrong with
Like you
you.
don't see nobody like that. Why am
Yeah,
I like that?
yeah. Like, why is everybody separating me from the groups and the crowds and
And
stuff like
that's when
that?
that self hatred kick in.
Yeah, and
Oof.
bro, like I remember like and this all happened to me fairly young. Like I'm in elementary school going through
Mm-hmm.
this stuff. I remember like when they getting ready for school one morning and I was bawling my eyes out crying. Like I was crying so bad and my grandma came in and then she was like, what's wrong? And I was just like, I don't want to go to school. Like I don't know what's wrong with me. Like, you know, I used to get picked on by my gap. I used to get picked on by my gap. I used to stutter really bad. Like really I could not get a sentence out without
Mm-hmm.
stuttering. Like the way I talk now, I it was like I used to stutter so bad. Like I still do now. Like, but it's just like because I be talking fast. But like back then, it's like I couldn't even get a word out. It was like how you like they was that bad. So like I was like I don't know. It was so many things off about me that like at this point I was like, oh my gosh, like something is really wrong. Cause kids are mean.
Kids
Kids are
cruel.
mean.
Kids are
Kids are
cruel.
so mean. And it's just like I was getting pointed out my insecurities and everything that was wrong with me every day I went to school. And it was just like I just I just hated it. So like that was really like my elementary school experience, like
Mm-hmm.
really like going through that as a young child. And you know, just having like your grandma there and like I'm gonna just say this before I say that. I don't blame any of my parents for not like being there
Mm-hmm.
or like technically like raising me cuz at some point my mom did come back down here. She moved down here. You know, she got her kids and stuff like that. But and that's a whole nother story. But I don't know. Like even after that, I still felt like I had to stay with my grandma for like a long time, cause like that's just kind of like all I knew, and
It was a comfort.
it was a comfort for
Yeah.
me. Like it was like being over my grandma's house was always like a comfort for me. And so
Same.
exactly. So like, you know, just being a kid, and this all in, like I keep saying this is all in elementary school, because like now that I'm thinking about it, it was just like damn, like
Elementary school really shapes you for real.
elementary school really shapes you like this young is and feeling like this. It was sickening. And then you just like seeing like your friends' parents coming to get them.
Oh yes.
And you know,
whole
and
nother topic.
like it was just so crazy. Like I don't know, I used to feel all types of ways. Then by the time no, but in elementary school, I want to say by the time I got into like the fourth, fifth grade, I said fuck that shit. I said fuck
What you
that
did,
shit,
friend?
bitch. I came to school gay as hell every day.
Oh, 5th grade?
Yes.
Oh, that's brave.
I came to school gay. I literally,
I know that's
I
right.
literally remember coming out like
5th grade.
I wrote a note. No, I was talking to my friend, and my friend wrote me a note about something. I forgot what the note. I think a girl was trying to ask me out, and I said, "No, I'm gay." And then like I think that's how the word started going around at school. But at that point, I didn't give a
You didn't
fuck.
give a fuck. Yeah.
I didn't give a fuck. Like
That's-
y'all bitches got me fucked up. And actually, it was in fifth grade. Now I think about it, it was fourth grade.
That's powerful. For real, for real.
It was fourth grade. I came out.
Bitch, that just came out 2 years ago. This bitch came out in the 4th grade.
Yeah.
I could never.
Yeah, but it was kind of crazy because I never just came out. Like, I never really told nobody. Like,
I don't
you
believe
know,
it coming out.
you know, like my family, my friends, stuff. Like, I never really told them. Well, especially like my family, I never really just told them. I just started being me. And then by the time I got into middle school, in sixth grade, I don't know. I kind of just, I don't know what I thought. I thought I was just gonna like reinvent myself in middle school. So by the time I got to sixth grade, child, I was telling bitches that I was straight again. got this little Latino girlfriend. I think her name.
Wait.
Yes.
Wait.
Yes.
So 4th, 5th grade, you was coming to school kids. So you didn't go to the same school with the elementary kids in middle school? Like, you go to school with the same kids? Like, did y'all just transfer?
I mean, minority of them. It wasn't majority though.
Oh, okay.
And even like some of the people that I went to elementary school, they kind of really even didn't like believe that I was gay.
Yeah, middle school is where those hormones kick in.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, bitch,
So-
let me try this out.
You're right. But it wasn't even about that. I don't know.
It's like a,
I was just
let me try to be straight.
so yeah. Like I don't know. Like maybe I was just like, okay, maybe what I'm doing is wrong.
Yeah, that's self-hate. The self-hate when
Like
you're gay,
y'all,
middle school,
I was going through it. I didn't know who the fuck I was.
the
I didn't know who I was.
homophobia, the fucking
Like I was
middle school is
internalizing
when that
everything.
shit kick in.
Like some shit I went through in my childhood, that shit still fucks with me till this day. Like I'm talking about as far as elementary school.
I remember crying one night.
Like,
why am I gay? Like,
It be
why did you make me
sick.
like
Like,
this?
why did you make me like this? Literally, like, it's so fucking crazy. I hate it here. But yeah, when it's sixth grade, told people that I was straight again. This Latino girl, I'm gonna just call her Emma. She had asked me out. I said, yeah, sure. We dated, and to be honest, you know, I kind of did like her, but it was just like she just wanted to have sex
That early?
that early, friend. Girl, I wasn't doing that.
Oh Lord.
Girl, I'm not playing with no fish. Girl, I was scared. Girl, she asked me to go in the bathroom and stuff. Yes, at school.
Oh wow,
Yes.
baby, she was hot and
She
ready.
was baby Little Caesar.
Pizza. Oh
Pizza,
my
pizza.
god.
Bitch, she
Oh my God.
wanted. She needed
Sixth
that.
grade?
Yes.
They was fucking in sixth grade too.
They was.
I just wasn't.
Yes. Yes, they was. Let's not act crazy here.
They was fucking in sixth grade.
Child,
Now that I think about it.
some of their kids about older than us now. Child.
Oh my god.
okay, yeah,
Thinking
but
back, it's like, damn, why were y'all
Yes.
fucking that young?
they was getting down. But yeah, that little relationship had its run,
Mm-hmm.
and then I just said fuck it again. But that,
Do
like,
it again.
yeah, do it again. But after that, I stood on that shit. But it was just like, I don't know, like girls just not my thing. Like I don't know, niggas just be so fine. And it's just like I know I wasn't touched. I know I wasn't like molested or anything.
I hate that.
I hate that.
I hate that.
I hate that. I really
I
hate that stigma.
stereo. I hate that.
I hate
oh
that.
my god.
I wasn't touched. I wasn't molested. Nobody made me watch it. It was none of that, and like none of that was on TV back when I was young. So I know it wasn't like I seen it or anything.
Thank you.
So it's just like,
God forbid.
God forbid,
We just
I
gay.
just
Like,
I just said fuck it
like this.
and want to live my life for me so I could be happy. Like no, like, and that's why we have some of these angry ass men now today. But I'm gonna just leave that here for a whole nother
they
topic.
Gay. They're gay. They're very much gay.
Yes,
They just hate themselves.
they just hate themselves, child. But yeah, sixth grade, I cut it off with that girl, and I just said, "Fuck yeah, I'm gay." Like I feel like sixth grade is where I really stamped it.
Mm-hmm.
Cause middle school is when I'm going in my mama's closet. Like I'm literally showing up into middle school in my mother's clothes.
Oh, we had such different childhoods. I love this.
And exactly, like I was gonna say that while you was talking earlier. It was like we had such a different upbringing.
Contrast.
Yes, cause like I was,
crazy.
God came out young as fuck. Like I was in sixth grade playing with the girls. In PE, I'm not going in the boys' gym locker room. I'm sitting on the beach with the girls. Like I was femmed down. Like, that
in middle school, that's brave
middle-
as fuck.
middle school.
That's what a bully and kick.
No,
It's
no,
eat or be
no,
eaten.
girl, and
Kill or be killed.
girl. That kind of made me the strong person that I am
Mm-hmm.
today. That's why nobody can really say anything in this very moment that I haven't either heard or like just don't give a fuck about. Like nobody can call me a gay punk faggot, none of that, all that other stuff. Because it's, I'm like, girl, that's like calling milk white.
I know. You can't tell me about myself.
Okay, girl.
All right. Yeah. I hate. People
Like,
think it's such a drag.
They be like, ooh,
faggot,
girl.
Bitch, I've been called faggot since I was 7 years old.
Like that's the thing. But like middle school, looking back, I really applaud him because he was so strong. He was strong, and he was very brave. I had to fight. I had to fight for myself a lot. I had to fight for myself a lot. Just because, like I said earlier, kids are mean. Cause it's just like, I don't know, being gay, you don't really think that you hurting anybody. Cause you're not. Cause you're not hurting anybody.
No fucking
But
body.
it's so crazy how much animosity and how much hate you get for just being you. So it was just like, I did have those bullies and those boys who thought they was gonna come up and play with me. But that's why I was kind of often like the bad guy, or I was always in trouble and stuff like that because I was always fighting. But that was because like I had to because if I didn't fight for myself, nobody would have, and it would have just made them easier for them to come and fuck with me.
Yeah.
So like I really like that was kind of like my middle school making. It's like I had to fight for myself because by the time I got into ninth grade high school,
Mm-hmm.
I was still I was still femmed down, but it kind of like just evolved. Like now, bitch, I'm wearing eyelashes, I'm wearing makeup, I got my nails done.
You're a bad
I'm
bitch.
a bad bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so yeah, so like by the time I got into ninth grade, that's when I really just got into like my bad bitch era. Like I'm not fighting too much. I'm not doing all that. Um, I had got me a job. I'm just coming to school, working on my money, on my funds, and yeah, I was just real out the way, like just worried about my looks. Like I was just that pretty bitch, just worrying about me. Everything just about me. um, I went to. Did I tell? No, I didn't tell y'all what middle school I went to. I went to Thompson Middle. It was in Centerville, so that was probably like I had to ride the bus, so it was like a 10-minute drive
Mm-hmm.
from
Yeah, I was a bus rider.
my neighborhood. It was a 10-minute drive, and like even like being on the bus, like it was like little interactions like that, like walking on the bus. I'm talking about
Oh, the buses.
you look fly as hell early in the morning time, and then you got this nigga calling you punks and faggots and shit. But I remember how to beat a boy up early in the fucking morning for playing with
The
me.
bus is the pregame. The
Exactly,
bus is the pregame. That's what you
bitch.
learn.
The,
Yeah.
the bus is where you learn. So it's just like I don't know. It was just like experience like that, like
Mm-hmm.
is what really made me. Then I went to high school. I went to Northside High. Go Eagles. Um, and yeah, like pretty much I was just one of those cute popular loner girls. I was a very big popular loner.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people knew me in high school, but
Mm-hmm.
I hung with the same people every day.
I'm with everybody.
But that was so but it was just so easy for me. Like high school is kind of where I got into myself. Like and I
Mm-hmm.
kind of like figured out that there was so many layers to myself because
Mm-hmm.
I could hang out with the emo girls.
Yeah.
I could hang out with the sporty girls. I could hang out with the art girls, the theater
Me.
girls,
That was
the
me.
alternative girls,
Mm-hmm.
the weird girls that everybody used to talk about.
And they
Like
were the funnest.
and
They
they was
were
the
the best.
funniest.
They were the best.
Like that was me,
Mm-hmm.
but I always like I'm just a very much of a people's person. As much as I tell myself that I'm not,
Yeah.
I think like
It's all about energy.
it's all about energy, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
very like intentional with my energy.
Yes.
So it's kind of like you might see me over here interacting with this person, but just because I'm interacting like that with this person, that doesn't mean you're gonna come over here and get the same energy from me because that's just
It's just
that.
dependent on
But
you,
like
honestly.
that's just me though.
Yeah.
That's just me. But yeah, high school. That's just. I mean, high school for me. High school wasn't really less than like 3 years ago, because I graduated in 2022. So
Oh yeah. Yes,
yeah.
mm-mm.
But high school did change a lot because, like I said, through like ninth, 10th grade, maybe a little bit of the beginning of 11th. I was coming in. I had my own money now. So, bitch, I'm not coming to school in my mama clothes no more, bitch. I'm coming in like my clothes, like Fashion Nova, Sheen, Boohoo, like all that other stuff. So, bitch, I'm doing that. But by the time, like you said, by the time COVID hit, I was in like 11th grade, I want to say, when COVID hit. Um, and then, we had came back to school and stuff like that. And it was just like, after that, I really didn't feel like something just changed. Like, I didn't feel the need to like do none of those things anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, like by that time I started getting older. Um, I started getting facial hair. Face started getting a lot stronger. Muscles starting to stick a little bit. So, and I just never seen myself as one of them people transitioning. Honestly, um, and I really didn't see myself as like one of them femboys, like, trying to run away from the facial hair or like run away from the deep voice, run away from the muscles and stuff like that. I didn't see myself doing none of that extra shit because I felt comfortable where I was, just being me. And so like by the time 11th grade came, that's kind of when I just started cutting out all that girly shit and just started giving trade. um, and I could say honestly, nothing really changed. Like nothing like how like the only thing I could say that changed is like people like perceptions. Like now they gotta really, you like boys, you like girls. But I feel like once they know, it's kind of like okay, they kind of treat me like how I was when I was femmed down. So it's kind of like it really doesn't matter. I feel like it really doesn't matter. It really just depends on what kind of lifestyle that you're trying to live. Because you can always deceive somebody, but I don't got time to be this. What the fuck I'm doing that for? Like,
They asking you that, friend? I'm sorry.
yes,
I
they
gotta get
do.
messy. They asking you that?
Yes.
Oh, you be giving trade.
But that's only like if I'm like at a venue or somewhere, and it really depends on the day and my mood. Cause like right now, like if I was like sitting somewhere and I'm just chatting up with my girl, like right here, oh baby, that's not a fact, baby, you're gay as fuck.
I think that's why I asked you that, because every time like we're together, like we're both like like how we act with each other is not how we act like when we're not
When
with
we're
each other.
not, exactly.
So I think that's why I'm like, girl,
Yes.
they do not be asking you that, but
No.
I can see that.
Like if I'm like at a party or something and I'm just sitting still, or like if I'm just like looking around, like bitch, I definitely give off trade, and cause some bitches definitely then came my way, and I would just have to be like,
No, that's right.
I had to put on my gay voice,
You play for the same team.
like girl, no girl lie, girl lie, no girl lie, no. I don't want no fish today.
Oh my god.
I don't want no tilapia. I don't want no salmon. I don't want no sway,
This bitch still going.
tuna, catfish.
Oh, my catfish is crazy.
I don't want that. But yeah, like, and then now I'm here. Like, there's nothing really to it. You know, they try to take a bad bitch out the game, but I'm here. Like,
We're here.
I feel like my story was everywhere. I feel like you had a good story.
No, because that's just me of like years of like relearning, like, cause like after COVID, like not even after COVID, like 2 years ago is when I was like, okay, we gotta put the work in, like we gotta find out who we are, like.
Yeah, and then that's another thing, y'all. Lem is older than me. You're 23.
23, yeah.
Yeah, it's going
We're 2
on.
years apart.
Yeah.
3 years.
No, we're two. Cause you'll be 24
Oh, yeah.
this year. I'll be 22.
Yeah, we're 2 years apart.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I told you, like 21. Like I told him, I was like, when you turn 21, you're gonna be like, okay, bitch, we gotta find out who we are.
Yes, exactly, and that's what I was about to get to. Now I'm just like really in a point where I'm really just trying to get to know myself. Like I found myself really craving my alone time now, and it's not because like I just want to be alone or anything, or because I'm just feeling lonely, but it's just because like I just have to figure out what I like. Not even like what I like, what I don't like, or you know, I just feel like I go for a lot of shit because I went for a lot of shit.
Yeah. Ooh.
And
That was good.
Thank you. And like I never like I have always been such a defensive person just from my upbringing.
But you had to be.
Because I had to be. And so for the longest, friend, I was angry. I was carrying around so much anger, you know, for different people and different reasons, different scenarios. Like I was just so mad, so angry all the time. And like that's why I was fighting. That's why I was lashing out and stuff like that. And I always get into conflict. I was always into something. And by the time I got into high school, really like ninth grade, I just really changed myself to like really become like this passive ass person.
Mm-hmm.
And and I wouldn't say like passive, but it's kind of like,
Like you realize what to spend your energy on and what not to.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes. It's just like, if I don't find it, like if it's not moving me, I'm just not moved, and I'm not really gonna say nothing about it.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I can confront this person about how that made me feel, or that, but sometimes I just rather fucking not. And it's not because I run away from conflict, or because I don't like conflict or none of that. But I just really just that's not what my energy's feeding right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just know in the next 5 minutes it's not gonna
Not gonna
matter.
care. Yeah. Yeah.
So it's just like, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out, like, is that a good thing about myself? Is that a good trait, or is that a bad trait?
I
Um,
think it's good.
and it's just a lot of things that I'm doing now that I'm just trying to figure out. Do I have to filter it out, or should I keep it?
Like what? The passiveness?
I mean, yeah, like the passiveness and the, like, a lot of my friends tell me like I'm real easy to just go with the flow.
I only go with the flow if the energy's right though. Like
I don't know, like,
you mean like passiveness, like you become passive in like every area of your life, you feel like?
yes.
Oh, okay. I can see. That could be a problem as long as you're good at setting your boundaries.
And that's the thing, like, I changed so much.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've been so many different type of people throughout my life.
You don't even know what your boundaries
I
are.
don't even know what my boundaries are.
That's 21 is 21 is the year of like 21 is the year of like finding out who you are and where you want to go and what you want to do. Like it's basically like learning yourself.
Yeah.
21 is you're gonna hate 21, but you're gonna love 21.
No, and that's real, because I really have been having a love-hate relationship with myself this year. Like, one day I feel like I'm on the top of the world. The next day,
But at least you
it's
can
on
get a
top of me.
drink.
What Beyonce said?
Wait, what? What just?
Yesterday I fell on top of the world. Today the world's on top of me. What? What's that song? I mean, what's that movie when they was in that church, in the jail people and stuff? It was her. Oh my
Sister
gosh.
Act?
No. Oh my gosh.
Jail people
Hold on, y'all. Give me a moment. I gotta find this movie,
in the church.
bro. I know. Once this get posted, they're gonna be like, I cannot believe you don't remember this movie.
Who was in it?
I can't think of the people right now. Hold on. The Fighting Temptations.
Oh,
The Fighting Temptations, y'all. That's what that movie is called.
I know what that is.
Yes, but you like, sometimes I just feel like I'm on top of the world, and then the next day, like, I just be like, what the fuck? Like, why am I feeling like this? I be feeling so low, and I don't know. Like, I just been finding myself in solitude a lot lately.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been finding myself really enjoying like myself, my energy, and just my own time, because I just felt like I put so much into other people, and I put so much into like worrying about how other people feel and how they portray me and how I'm portrayed and shit like that. But I'm never like thinking about, oh, is this what you want, Deontre?
Yeah, yeah.
But
Oh, you
like,
sound like me at 21.
yes, like I don't know, like I've been living for so many people for so long. Like, I done built this program in my head where I just feel like, okay, it's better off to just be passive and then try to kind of like fight back. Because like, even like growing up, when I did that, I was always deemed like defiant or trying to be combative, but I just and that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother episode as well.
We got plenty of
We
episodes.
have plenty of
Plenty of
episodes,
time.
but yeah, just being a child, especially in a black household, is real hard to have your opinions and to feel how you feel because your simple opinion can be you being disrespectful.
Yes.
So it's just like I don't know, and like that on top of it's just so much that
So
just
many
made me.
layers.
It's so many layers. So it's just like I just found it so much easier to just okay.
Yeah, that's real.
But
That's
like
the first step, though.
yeah, but like now I'm really finding myself like I have to like just no matter like how anybody feels or anything, I just have to do it for me. The
You.
best decision that is for me, I have to make it. And that's where I am
And
now.
that's growth. That's
It
growth.
is. Thank you,
Real,
friend.
bro.
I'm growing. I'm trying.
That's growth.
I'm trying.
Hmm.
So do you want to pull in the
Second
segment?
segment is we're just gonna talk about like how we got here, which we kind of just explained it, but we're gonna talk about like how we got here together and where we want to go from here.
Period.
So, me and Trey met through a mutual friend. Shout out Pooh.
Shout out Pussy.
And it's crazy because like me and Trey, we've been in the same rooms before. Like we didn't even know each other, which
is
a
crazy.
whole nother story.
That's a whole nother
crazy,
story.
Crazy.
That's a whole Ooh, girl.
Whole nother story.
Oh, do you know who's gonna gag about that?
Cover your mouth. Do like the teachers.
He's gonna gag.
Why?
He's gonna gag.
You think so?
Yes. Cause I did. Cause him. Oh my God.
You think so?
Yes. I ain't telling him because that's not my business, and I'm not one of them girls. And I'm not one of them girls, but girl, he's gonna gag.
Yeah, but that was in a time
If
of my
you
life.
ever tell him.
That was in a time of my life where like I was going for anything. Like
Yeah.
I was 21.
Ooh, girl.
I was going for it. I wasn't even 21 yet. I don't think. I was turning. Yeah, I was turning 21 that same year, but I was still 20. So like, when did we? Anyway, we're gonna talk about that later.
Yeah, that's gonna be
But yeah, me and Trey have been in the same rooms, like, and didn't even know it.
Yes.
Which is why I think everything's happened for a reason, because like if I didn't do that, we wouldn't have been in the same rooms or like even been like the same.
Like it had the same dynamic.
Yeah. And but we worked together, which is crazy because this is my second time coming back to this job, and this is his first time.
Yes.
But I didn't work at this location, so like even like just me like coming to this location, and like we both Scorpios and we both like the same shit. Even though we grew up differently, we still have like the same outcome.
I swear, like working with Lem and like
crazy.
It was like I found my long walks brother. Like, bitch, are you me, ho?
Bitch.
I was like, are you me?
I remember like a year ago, I was like, because all my friends are girls. Like, they're all gay, but like all of them are girls. Well, one of them straight. And I was like, I don't have like, because I'd be telling them, I was like, I love y'all. I really do. But like, some days I'd be like, oh, y'all don't really get me for real.
Y'all don't get it.
Because I get y'all gay, but y'all are like, y'all are lesbians. Like, that's a whole
nother ball game.
And I was like, y'all don't get me for real. So I was like, I need a boy gay friend.
Guess
like,
who really
gets
it?
I don't have one. This is the first one I have. Like, Trey's my first like real like boy gay friend. And I was like, holy shit! The fact that I came to Chipotle and like we've been in the same rooms and shit. We both Scorpios. We both like clicked like that
Like
almost.
instantly.
Like even with the pod, because he brought up
Yes.
one day. He was like, "Bitch, because we talk at work. Like this is us at work."
This has work, literally.
So I was like, you know what, Trey? Because I already was working on the pod, and I heard him say he was like, "Bitch, I need to be on somebody's couch. I need
Yes, I used to go on
to be,
there
I need to
every
be
day. Like,
talk
I
on a
need to.
pod." And I was like, and I heard him say that. I was like, that's crazy because I'm starting a podcast.
Yes, and when he said that, I said, "Oh,
Mind you, this was like,
how long was that?
bitch, this was like November of last year.
Was it? It was.
It was like no, because yeah. Holy, yeah, I've been working on this for a
It
minute.
was no, like this has been in the workings for a
long
minute, but I feel like he's been working on it, but I never knew. I
didn't
never
tell
knew.
nobody.
Like he didn't tell nobody. I was just saying. I would just say like I want to be on somebody's podcast, and then he was like, "Well, I'm working on one," and I was like, "Okay, period." And so like he'll show me like, well, like I was seeing it as it was like being built. Like I was seeing like the couch come in, him putting up the wallpaper and stuff like that. And little did I know, like this is his, like we are in my bitch's bedroom right now, making it
what?
like that, and like that's what I'm saying, like hungry, like but like this is what you show like dedication. All this equipment that we're on right now, this is his. I don't know. I don't know how to work.
No afterpay.
I don't know. That was messy. That was messy. Yes. Oh, girl. But I don't know how to work none of this stuff in here. So everything that's up, that's set up, and that's running, this is Lem's hard work.
Shout out ChatGPT.
Shout out
YouTube. Shout out TikTok for teaching me everything.
What? And shout out to you too.
I had to
give yourself your flowers, sister.
Thank
Period.
Thank you.
Yes.
Like it's crazy because like when did I want it? I knew I wanted to do a podcast like last year June. Oh shit. It's been a year since I thought. Wow. Yeah, by the time this drops, it'll be like, bitch, that's full circle as fuck.
That's full circle, sister.
Because like you said, I was like in my like finding myself era. I had just got like a really like toxic, exhausting relationship. Like lost myself, was depressed as fuck.
Yeah.
And like I always said, like, bitch, if you can't, I had quit my job. Like, I was like, I don't know, I was spiraling. And I remember I was like applying to a new job. I was like, bitch, nobody hiring. What the fuck? And like I always said, like, if you can't get a job, bitch, you gonna work at Amazon. So I went to Amazon. I was like 360 pounds. Like, what the fuck are you going to Amazon for? Like, it's like everything just lined up perfectly. Yeah. So like I work at Amazon, but I play football, so like I was never like immobile. Like I can move. I was like, okay, we're gonna go to Amazon. So I went to Amazon, and it's like, okay, you're on this truck by yourself, which is perfect because I was a point in my life, like you said, in my solitude, like all day, every day, just me, music, and I was like, let me listen to podcasts. Like, let me see what these podcasts do, and literally changed my life. And I was like, oh, you can do this, like I knew a podcast, like I was listening to a podcast at one point, but like it wasn't until like I got to Amazon, like in like my solitude, and like started listening to podcasts. Like now I got a podcast every day of the week. Like I listen, like I'm a avid podcast listener.
And that's crazy because I need to start. I need to get like you, but yes, I was working at Chipotle, and it just became a dark time there. and that's all I'm gonna say, because you know more than anybody else, but it just became a dark time there. And so like I was digging into the podcast as well, but I was digging into like more of like holistic podcasts, like how to retain my peace of mind, how
Oh, it was
to,
dark.
like, girl, I needed just something that had some type of positivity in it
Mm-hmm.
to just exude through my body throughout the day, just so, just give me a mantra, give me some affirmations or something,
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't until I met Lem until I started getting into my favorite podcast today, Poor Minds. Shout out to my girls, Dre and Nicole and
Addict.
Lex P.
Every episode,
Yes, one day I will be sitting on y'all couch.
we are
Me and my
manifesting
girl.
that. I
Yes,
do
we
want
we
that.
will be on y'all couch. And yeah, I'm like maybe like y'all top fan. But back on subject, it wasn't until I met Lim until I started really like getting into like my community podcasts. The podcasts that, had their target audience,
Mm-hmm.
that catered to their communities and, had like I feel like I was watching a talk show, more of a talk show,
Mm-hmm.
more of a panel with, other people. Like I really wasn't feeling like I was like sitting watching a seminar.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like that was like more when I started watching it, excuse me, when I started watching it, I was just like, okay, this is something that like looks very entertaining. Like I'm very entertained by this. And keep in mind, I will be on Instagram. Like I'll be on Instagram, like posting like little inspir oh, inspirational videos,
Mm-hmm.
and just telling people like to keep going and like don't give up. When like things seem hard or trials and tribulations come and stuff like that, just keep going. Like I'll just be posting like little motivational quotes here and there. And I was on the beach. It was actually OC, the
Mm-hmm.
day of OC, and my good friend, I seen her, and then she was like, I seen your video on Instagram. I just wanted to let you know it inspired me so much to start posting my videos on Instagram
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. And I was just like, you know what, like my words really do mean something.
Mm-hmm.
And so like after that, I was just like, yeah, like me and my friend are already coming out with this podcast. I have to really take this serious. Like this is something that I want to do because I feel like I have an audience. I have an audience already who like likes to hear me talk. So might as well
And
just
nobody know I talk, so hey.
they know now.
An invite. It's an invite to my mind. Like that's literally what this is about. Like I want to invite people like into my mind and like see how I
Yes.
think,
Let
and
the people
also
pick your
like
brain.
literally, and also like because I'm intelligent as fuck. But anyway, um, I want to like help the younger gays or like the young black men who like grow up in like these spaces where they have to feel like they're limited and feel
Oh,
like they're not like enough
okay,
basically.
period. Because that was gonna be the next topic. Like,
Hmm.
where do we see this podcast going? What's
Yeah,
the purpose of the pod?
I want to show that a like being gay is not a monolith. Like there's not just one shade of gay. Like
Yes.
there's so many types of gay,
Yes.
but for some reason society only thinks being gay means being flamboyant or being feminine, which is nothing wrong with
Hmm.
that.
Which is nothing wrong with
Nothing
that.
wrong with that.
Shout out to my
Shout out to my femme
flamboyant
queens.
queens.
Shout out to my femme queens, my
To
butch
my femme
queens.
queens.
Yeah, but being gay is not just one thing or one way.
Definitely to my butch queens.
Especially to
Especially
my
to the
butch
butch
queens.
queens.
I I just and I just want to log my growth, and I want y'all to grow with us. Like we're still learning shit about each other. Like we're gonna grow with each
Yes,
other in real
literally.
time, and
Yes.
I want to grow community. Like that's
Community.
what
We're
that's the
all
word. Like I
yes.
just want community.
Yes.
Because I feel like we need community the most right now,
Oh,
especially my
yes.
gays.
You sound like Fantasia. The world's going through a very dark time right now. And
Oh, I'm
so, I
saying
think I'm
no,
gonna
the real
use
shit.
I'm gonna use my God gift. Well, I'm gonna
About
give the
time she
gift.
dropped the gospel album.
What?
God, perfect time. But like,
Perfect time,
God,
but
how long is this
dang,
gonna
girl.
take? But
Yes,
yeah,
but we just hear you using God gifted talents to,
Mm-hmm.
do what we do best.
What you like? What you excited about? Like,
Um, I'm really excited to just see where this takes us.
mm-hmm,
And I'm really excited about the people we're going to meet,
mm-hmm.
about the opportunities that we're going to get, because I know that, you know, this is something that we're very serious
Like, we're
about.
doing this for the
Very,
pod. Like,
yeah,
fuck the
like,
money.
fuck the money. Like, we're not getting no money off this is the first episode. Like, and we never came into this looking for money. Like, oh, but sure, we're going to get paid. We're going to
Yeah,
get so much money. Like, no, that was never a discussion. That was never a
exactly.
conversation.
I remember being like, I don't give a fuck. We get 6
Like,
listeners. Like,
I
that's perfect.
that's
Like,
perfect. Like, but just because I know like our dedication and
mm-hmm,
the purpose that we have for this platform, I
mm-hmm.
know it's going to go far.
Yeah.
I know it's going to go far. I know it is. So that's what I'm excited about. I'm excited about everything that this platform has to offer. I'm excited. We have a lot of things coming for you guys, so I'm excited about that too.
Ah,
Yes.
it gets more exciting. Like,
It gets more
every
exciting
day.
every day, especially like each Tuesday we would get to sit on this
Tuesday,
couch.
bitch. What?
Like it gets me. It's like
A
this
reason
this
to get
this is what
up.
I'm doing, Leah. Like this is what I do it
Like,
for. Like
imagine we get to say we do this for a living one day. Like,
exactly. That's the
that's
goal.
that's the goal.
That's
It's
the
like
goal.
that's the goal, and that's like when I'm gonna be like, oh my god, like
Yes, like
what
that's
the.
gonna be a crazy day
If
for
they
me.
could, it's like younger us could see us now, bro.
Now, like if we could
Ah,
be the bitches right now, talking to the bitches just who's recording
exactly.
that first
Because
episode.
my report card always said talkative.
Hello, disruptive.
Disruptive to the class.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And now I'm gonna get
so
paid to talk.
and now we get paid to talk.
Clock
Let's
it.
put it in the air. Yeah.
This has been fun.
This has been
This has been
fun. Has been
fun.
a very good episode.
Mm-hmm.
I can't I just can't wait to see you guys see us grow.
Mm.
This is going to be a very transparent podcast, a very
Mm-hmm.
transparent platform. You will definitely see, our mistakes, our ups and downs some days, and some, you know, we're human. But we will always try to give you guys, the best content out there that we can give you guys. And yeah, just, be patient with the growth. You guys are growing with us.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah,
I'm excited.
I'm
I know I keep saying that,
excited.
but like I'm so
Yeah,
excited. Like
me too.
we gotta make a community. Like
We
we're
definitely have
gonna
to make a
if we can make a
community.
community, it's
We
like
are going to make a community.
what the fuck? Like that's gonna be like
Once we get this rollout
tear
rolling,
dropping. Mm-hmm.
that's definitely when to start pulling people in.
First episode,
We have some things for y'all. Like I don't think y'all understand. Like we have some things for you guys. I can't wait.
it's up here, but in a minute it's gonna be.
It's gonna be out. It's gonna be out there for you
I
guys.
love that.
Yes.
We are dropping every Saturday.
Every Saturday.
So
Stay
y'all,
tuned.
put it on y'all TV, eat y'all a bowl of
Yes,
cereal,
for the we did that especially for the young gays.
Yes.
Y'all won't have no school.
Mm-hmm. We need some. Y'all need to be embraced. Like we didn't have nobody to like embrace us
Yes.
partly because of the times and partly because like we
Mhm.
didn't see it.
We didn't see it.
But
No, we
like
didn't.
now that it's like more
More
accepted
normalized
or
and more
normalized,
accepted. Yeah.
it's like y'all need to be embraced for real. Like
Yes.
even and I think because we're not that much older than y'all, it's
Mhm.
gonna hit different.
It's gonna hit way more. Like I said, I just graduated high school like 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, like I'm freshly out here, and like sometimes I really wish I had, at least somebody, something,
Mm-hmm.
to like turn on or tell me, it's okay. You are okay. You are okay. There's
It's
nothing wrong with you. You are who God made you to be, okay? And yeah, that's that. That's solely what this platform is going to be.
for us by us.
Period.
Fubu bitch.
Hmm.
Um, I can't.
Oh my gosh, I cannot wait for so many keys. It's going to be a key every day on here. We're gonna move on to our last little segment.
Yeah.
Um, this segment is gonna be for. We always going to end the podcast off with a game. We gotta find a segment name for each segment. For right now, it's just first, second, third, segment. But like I said, as we grow, you guys will be growing with us.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe on the next episode, we'll have a lot more things established for you guys.
Mm-hmm. Oh. So the
Hmm.
last segment is just it's this little game. We're gonna play two truths, one lie.
Period.
You
You want
wanna
to
go
start
first?
off? I go. Okay. I started off. Um, I feel like these hard, so I feel like you're not gonna get these.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. I was in a band.
Mm-hmm.
I was in theater,
Mm-hmm.
and I played football in middle school.
Mm. You didn't play football, did you?
I did play football,
You did?
but I didn't play football in middle school.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say middle school. Try playing football.
No, girl. I feel like I told on myself during the story.
But that mean I was paying attention.
It did.
Okay.
I know that's the right system. Okay, my second one. Or should I go like you go, then you go, then
Oh, you want me to go?
I go, you go, I go. Yeah, you go.
Okay. I wanted to be a pastry chef.
Mhm.
My mom has met Beyonce,
Mhm.
and I don't like peanuts.
Your mama did not be Beyonce.
She did.
Girl, are you serious?
She did. She went to Baltimore for like a work meeting. And this was like 2008, 8 or 9.
Girl.
I was still young. She went to a work meeting in Baltimore, and the hotel that she was at, Beyonce was performing there that night with like.
And she was out in the
whole
hallway
group.
practicing, wasn't she?
No, that bitch was. They got in. Okay, so my mama had to pee. She had to pee real bad, and she was trying to get on the elevator to go up to her room. But you remember what was his name? Not before Julius. There was
Big that big man. Yeah.
Yeah. So he was outside the elevator like, no, you can't use this elevator. And you know a black mama, when they gotta pee, bitch, get the
Bitch,
fuck
you finna
out
get
the
out my
way.
way.
She was like, why can't you use the elevator? I gotta piss. Like I'm trying to get to my room. And basically she caused so much hell that he just let her on. But like she was like she couldn't see like who it was until like she looked over because like obviously she said she had like no makeup on. Like she had just left, she was getting ready for a show. She had no makeup on, so she was like, oh shit. But knowing my mama, she ain't gonna fan out. Like she was never like a big Beyonce fan. Like now if it was like Stephanie Mills or like Mia X or some shit like that, yeah. And she was like basically she was like, oh, can I get a picture for my daughter? And Beyonce was like, no, not right now, because you know she had no makeup on. Like it's 2008. Like
Yeah.
makeup was this. Yeah, she was like, I don't have no makeup on. Bitch, the whole time I wanted the picture. I didn't give no what. Like I wanted the picture.
Bitch, I'm about to go frame your
But
mama up in my house. Bitch, I'm finna buy a trophy case and I'm about to frame your mama in
But
it.
she told me like she had like you could tell she was getting her makeup done. She had like her hair like not a bonnet but like wrapped up, and like she was in the corner of the elevator just standing there, like with security.
Oh my god. Okay, so re-say it again because I gotta find out the lie.
Oh shit. I wanted to be a pastry chef. My mom was with Beyonce, and I don't like peanuts.
Oh girl, you didn't want to be no pastry chef.
No, I did.
Bitch, you eat peanuts in a trail mix.
Yeah, I said I don't like peanuts. That's the lie.
Oh, I thought you said. Girl, anyways, cause you cheating. You cheating, bitch.
How am I cheating? Two truths, one lie. You the one guessed the two true things.
I guess. I just don't like when I'm losing. I feel like I'm losing the game right now. Okay. I've been on a plane.
Mm-hmm.
I got my head stuck in a bud case. And I won prom king.
You got your. Did you get your head stuck in a bookcase? Is that the lie?
No,
You didn't win prom king?
that's the lie.
Prom king's the lie?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I thought you would have won.
Bitch, me too. I lost. But I came like second runner up though. Yeah.
Okay.
They just wasn't fucking with the punks. That's why I lost. And then plus I feel like because the other boy the other boy was on the football team.
Oh yeah, you wasn't gonna win that.
I
baby.
wasn't gonna win.
Were they good? Well, it don't matter if they was good or not.
You talk about the football
team, yeah.
Hell no. But okay, you ready to close out the podcast?
It's been a pleasure.
It's
been a great
pleasure.
This is a great
Yes.
great opening. I hope you guys learned a lot about us. Hope you guys continue to learn a lot about us. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes, guys, like, comment, and
To our
subscribe.
YouTubes. You can find me on all socials at l.e.m.e.u.e.l.
Period.
And what can they find you, Trey?
You can find me. My Instagram is Trey.religion. TRE.religion _ And well, I don't be posting on TikTok, but I will. But my TikTok is Spivey Deontre, SPIVEYDEONTRE. And yeah, follow me there to, keep up with, little things here and there. But make sure you guys do follow our pages to get the full official announcement of Days Like This podcast page.
Thank you guys so much for watching.